Looking dapper.
And I am out of drink. Scallywags. This game would really benefit from a 5 numpad skip minute like... There are a few complaints. You know, this certainly hasn't been, you know, without complaints in terms of the release. But the number one, if I were to gauge it, the number one complaint is the lack of time controls. And that's the chief reason I'm streaming this instead of recording. Okay, Edmontosaurus, who shall you be? Magpie James. There we go. Oh, hey, Tex Cub, how you doing, mate? Hello, everyone from Tex Cub's channel. Thank you. Actually, a glass of water would be lovely, or a cup of tea if you're going to be making a cup of tea anyway. Thank you, Sheelab. Sheelab's awesome. Right, use an ACU transport team to sell at least 2 Triceratops. Why? Alright, I'll accept it, but it's going to be a while.
For a reason. It is so much better than outgo. Sell, baby, sell.
Things are going well, Tex. Thanks for asking. Things are going quite well. They're certainly going better on this island than we were on the last. Though I fancy that's largely due to me. Right, let's get the next Edmontosaurus out there. Lady Sheelab to the rescue, indeed. Korea 3. You want to die in combat. I'll see what I can do, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Edmontosaurus to the park.
Let's get you. Tex Cub. There we go. Welcome to the park, Tex Cub. You are very comfortable. Excellent. And you've got enough social going on. Things are good. Now then, people seem to be fairly happy. Let's have a look at management views. How's food and drink going? Do we need more room? Might do. It's getting a little bit close, so let's increase it by 1. And what about dinoculars? Yeah, dinoculars is not going to fill up. Dinoculars sell the... It's an expensive gift, so it's going to take a bit. But we now have enough money, and this is the important one, for us to get a new power plant. Expedition set? No, not these. Where is it? Power, there we are. I could have both power plants up here, actually. Wouldn't be a bad idea, all things told. But it wouldn't necessarily be the best idea, either. If I can fit one in about here, then I'd be okay with that, I guess. There we go. Let's build this path out. Womp. There we are. That should do. And I believe, yeah, both are covered. Oh, hello, Harriet. Oh. Oh, you are heavy. You are full of chicks. Mwah. Oh, sweetie pie. Oh. Where are you off to? You're going for an explore. Oh, okay. Wah. Oh, look at this belly full of chicks. I'm playing with your belly. I am. I'm playing with your belly. Mwah. Give us a kiss. Oh, okay, you can kiss chat instead. Mwah. Oh, I get one. Bye-bye, sweetie. Bye-bye. Oh, she was so full of chicks. Or rats, actually, I think. Right. So, yeah, that one's taking care of everything. Hide the shiny things. Yeah, I know. Oh, take care, Windy Forsun. Right. Let's see. We've got to sell those. I'd rather not just yet if we can avoid it. What I would like to do, get a research lab. It's expensive, though. Well, a research center is going to be necessary, so let's get one of those going. And we'll pop it just down here, I think. No, actually, we'll have the ACU down there. Let's pop the research center up here somewhere. Maybe out the way if we can. Can we get you in there? I wish there was an easy way to tell where you could build. Oh, what I wouldn't give for that. Terrain constraints. Oh. There was something around here. Oh, a couple of places. About there. Alright, accept. And my scientists can have a regular path. And I'll just curve it. Merge both there, and then curve it down. I actually do like the paths in this. The paths are actually pretty cool. Now I need a substation, unfortunately, but that does give me a little bit more room. Oh, diolch yn fawr. So, oh, and a cup of tea. Oh, Cariad, thank you. Oh, night night. There we go. Got a cup of tea. Ah, good times. Yeah. New research available. Okay, let's go and have a look then. Ooh, lots of new items available. Deluxe fossil access provides access to Crichtonosaurus or Crichtonosaurus fossils in the Yuliang's Formation dig site. Maybe, though we're not going to go for that one just yet. What have we got? We've also got Campylobacter bacteria, bracken poisoning. Okay. We've got more genetic research, robust digestion 2. Ah, okay. Reaction speed 1. Brain aging. Okay. Longer lasting brain cells. And immune response 2. Okay. Building upgrades is what we really need, though. I believe that we need to get accurate. Oh, which one was it that we needed to get? Let me just double check that. Accuracy 2. That means we need to research all the way up to accuracy 2. Alright. Though, before we do that, standard fences, heavy steel will withstand more impacts than light steel fence. Suggested for enclosing dinosaurs of greater size and strength. Regular maintenance is advised. Okay. Ooh. 2 million? Wow. Viewing platform enables guests to spot dinosaurs of greater distance. Okay, well, I can sort of see why that would be good, but that is still very expensive. New buildings, too. There we are, monorail. We might go back to the first island once we've unlocked that, actually. Alright, we need to work our way up to that one, no matter what. So let's get on the way. Alright. Now that we've got this, we got a little bit of money there, but the next thing I would like is an ACU center. Just so that we can deal with any dinos that get out of hand. Aavak, just a tip, that platform is a long, narrow cone. Ah, okay. Monorail, monorail, monorail! Say it with a... I wonder how much the monorail costs. I'll go have a quick look for you. How much is the monorail research? Yeah, it's 2 million, yeah. I couldn't remember if it was the monorail I'd looked at or it was something else, but yeah, it's going to be a little while. It's going to be a little while. How much is this game? I could only give you a rough idea because of, you know, currency exchanges, but about $55 that is. And it may be very different in your area because of regional pricing and things like that. I should totally name a trike after Lady Sheelab. I would possibly do that, but for fear that the trike might die to something and the Lady Sheelab clobbed me upside the head. Right, well, looks like we're going to be waiting for a little while. How are my dinos doing down here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Photo op. Let's get out there. Don't mind me, everyone. Don't mind me. Super safe driver. Never had an accident, not even once. Not even once. Let's try and snap a picture of the Triceratops feeding. There we are. Oh, and we got the 2 Edmontosauruses in there as well. Ooh, that was a nice one. Multiple dinosaur bonus, diverse behavior bonus, composition bonus. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we'll probably head around, and you know what? I'm gonna try and get another picture from the carnival. Try and get into position. Can we get a good picture of you? Is that going to be diverse behavior because it's drinking? Yes. Oh, well, it's not diverse behavior, but it's a drinking one, and we haven't gotten that before. Okay, that's fine. Nope, nope. It's good enough. They'll head back on their own now. There we go. Research complete. Now let's start the next one. And we would very much like... Ooh, 20% upgrade. Oh. So I can't actually complete that mission. Well, that's annoying. Because I can't get that. That is super annoying, actually. Oh well. Not a lot I can do about it, I suppose, but still kind of annoying. Alright, okay, so let's have a look at this. Antibiotic treatment. Ooh.
Remember, the show must go on. This contract makes that possible.
Okay. Treatment for sickness caused by a bacteria in the intestines, adjusted for dinosaur digestive system. Okay, we'll go for that one. I'd like to try and just improve the conditions for my dinosaurs as much as I can. Quest more security contracts. Okay, yeah, that seems like a good idea, actually. Oh, of course, we got nothing. We got no reputation with these guys. Ah, time for an upgrade. Apply a ranger accuracy. No, not going to grab that one. Use an ACU transport team to sell 2 dinosaurs. Maintain an island rating of 2. Contract limit reached. I'm going to terminate that contract. I don't want it. And I would like a security contract. Let's have a look at you.
People like to feel secure. That's our job.
Okay, that one seems reasonable.
Enhances our ability to
it's one that I actually want. I don't want this one because I don't actually want to sell
the more points
the
of failure
Triceratops.
you introduce. That's the nature of chaos.
It's true. Less than 1 minute until we can request the next one. That's fine. Less than 1 minute until this is complete. And we're going to promptly find out about the antidote treatment for poisoning caused by eating too much of certain bracken varieties. Let's grab that. Less than 1 minute. Why don't I use the other island's money to research? Well, oh. If I go back to the other island right now, would I have access to all of these research items? Oh, that's a good point. Hadn't considered it. Had not considered it. Can we do that? I guess we can. Alright, yeah. Can we just island hop? Though it's going to take loads of time to load, so that might be a bit of a pain. We'll see. We'll see. We'll try this out. But that's a good idea. Thank you very much for giving me that suggestion. You've no idea how cuddly the ferret felt just then. Oh my lord. They're always so kind of floppy when they're full of food. Right, okay, let's quickly get some research going. Oh, take care, Detrius. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you very much for the suggestion, Icy Heart. I didn't really consider this as an option, but that's brilliant. I'll absolutely do that. It's fantastic. Let's get these research as well. There we are. And we'll get this dig team out. You know what? Sure. We'll head over there. Can I research 2 things at a time? Considering I got 2 places, or does that not work that way? Yeah, it doesn't work that way. If it weren't for the fact that there's a massive delay in switching between places, I would happily do this more. But I think the thing that's going to restrict me here is just being frustrated by having to do the loading each time. But yeah, this island is filthy rich, so the big expensive research is worth doing. Damn, just finished the YouTube video. Hey, MD. Don't worry, you haven't missed that much. Well, I mean, you've missed 3 hours. But basically, we completed this island. There were some dino cage matches. Some mistakes happened. Some punishments were met out. Some dinosaurs died. Andy became bloodthirsty and started killing everything. Andy's a Triceratops. Where are you, Andy? There we are. A Triceratops that is fantastically infamous. Because of all the things that it has killed. Andy has killed 3 dinosaurs. Andy is very dangerous. Right, I need to take a picture of one of you drinking. Profit per minute is really good here.
Numbers never lie, and yours are exceptional.
Thank you very much. It's incredibly kind of you to say. 4 minutes, yikes. Does anyone know if the research will continue while I'm elsewhere? Because that would be cool. Before you leave this island again, you've got to put Andy back in... No, I'm not going to put Andy back in the ring. Andy's too dangerous. Andy has to stay here. Andy will kill all my carnivores, and they're expensive to rear. We know this is true. Andy is undefeated. We've also got... we could head up there, but actually...
Every opportunity
we're going
comes
to pop
with
in
risks.
here.
For now, you've done the first. That is a job well done.
Hooray! Can I get more dig teams? Can I just purchase more dig teams? No, probably not. What will likely happen is I'm probably going to have to manage the different areas. The research does continue. Okay, that's awesome. Rangers, could you please go and refill those? Strictly don't need this, I suppose, but...
Resupply request acknowledged.
Go and take care of that for me, if you would. Let's also get the fossils being researched.
It's a dangerous world. And this place makes it more dangerous. This contract can help us with security here.
Okay. I'll accept it. Right, extract DNA. Wow, we're gonna have a very, very pure sample of its genetic code soon. That is gonna be really good. 2 minutes left to go, but that's fine. We're gonna head back to the other island, I think now. That's all I wanted to do. I want to get the monorail. Once we've got the monorail, we'll actually come back to the first island and set that up as well. Is there any research from rural research teams, or does it depend on the number of research centers? I think it depends on the centers, but I haven't got far enough to be able to tell you. Clever girl. Robert Muldoon. You get more teams by researching them. Okay, that's cool. Monorail, indeed. Though this island doesn't need the monorail as much as the other one because it isn't as large, but we'll see. I might run the monorail over the enclosures, though, if that's possible. Surely it would be, because I'm fairly certain we read something about monorail giving visibility. So if we... Well, maybe it just needs to be near it, but if we can run it over the middle, would that upset the dinos? Difficult one. Difficult one. Money does go up by itself. That's actually awesome. Excellent. Excellent. We've got a research center, so now we want a ACU. I would feel a lot safer having an ACU. Can I build one up here? Terrain constraints. Yep, monorail has been researched. Fantastic. That'll do. Let's get that ACU in there. Hook you up to a path. There we are. Right, what's going on here then? Guests. Ah, the monorail is now new. Fantastic. Oh, it's expensive, but awesome. Okay, and the next thing... But we're not going to build the monorail straight away because there is one more thing I would like, and that is... Well, actually, there's two more things I would like, technically speaking. The Fossil Center and the Expedition Center I wouldn't mind getting here. Can I fit this center in up here? I would love it if I could place it up here. What is it about this place? Oh, it's pretty much just a massive cliff. Okay, okay. I see now. I get it. I understand. Terrain constraints. Ooh, you had a possibility there. That will do. Somewhere around here. Pop. Perfect. And let's get you a decent path. There we are. Right, okay, let's go and check on our potential contracts. We should be able to request a new one, and I would like a science one for this one.
The science division is always on the lookout for ways to improve our bottom line.
Okay. So you want one of a dinosaur running. Easiest way to do that would be to introduce a dinosaur that didn't want to be eaten. But we will resist. For now. Let's get some... oh, wow. That's fantastic. And this is with a modified genome. See what we got. Savanna pattern, arid pattern. Oh, I'll go with the savanna pattern. Then we will go with... That's already really good. Lifespan of 11. Resilience increases, though, and also... You know what? I think the rating is probably a bit more important. Thank you very much, Wilder Kid. Yes, food. I mean, a perfect opportunity for a picture. Yep. Right, what do we want here? I don't think defense is really the thing I care about here, but resilience and lifespan would be nice. And that's it. Very well, let's get 2 of you made, please. They're still 88% viable. And still not very expensive. At all. Right, we've got a fossil center set up. Extraction speed, inventory space. Not bad things. Do we have any upgrades here? No. So once we've got a little bit of extra money, we're going to get the expedition center, and then I can actually send people out to go and get some more fossils for us. But for the time being, it's just down to this little part of the park. Though, now, there's one thing that I don't have down here. That is a storm defense. Can I get that right in here, perhaps? That would actually give us a fair bit of cover. In fact, if I popped it down here, we'd get even better coverage ultimately. So finicky. Place it about there? Yes, I can. Excellent. This way I can run a path to it. Right there. Go. And connect up. Can I not connect? There we are. Excellent. Well, I'll take care of everything there. Okay, let's get you two out, and we'll get you named.
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. Storm warning level.
Oh, I didn't realize we could stack multiples. Oh dear. Oh dear, let me out. No, wrong thing. Open all shelters. Will the dinos be okay? Right, we're going to have a name for you, and it shall be... Easy. And another one. So you've got a friend. I love the colouring. You shall be named Ironic Fish. There you go. Right, we've got a storm. And we've got one shelter up and running. No one should be out and about in this right now. Oh, well, while that's all going on, let's go into the research center and see what we can do. We could go for this, increase our immune response, but... Actually, instead of that, I think what we'll do is, rather than get distracted... I know. It's easy for me to do. We'll get an expedition center since I really do need one of these up and running. And pretty cool if I could fit it in here. Oop. You just showed me that that's possible. Come on. Yeah, this is... Oop. There we go. Somewhere around there. It is pretty much a game of hunt for the pixel, which... not my favourite game, to be certain. Alright, you're all allowed back out. Wrong thing. There we go. Close all shelters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for
Sorry for having to lock you in, but it was for your own good.
Looking dapper.
Parsi Bear, thank you very much for the resubscription. Once
I
again with
wasn't
Twitch
entirely
Prime.
sure
Thank you
about
so
this one,
much.
but you proved me wrong.
There we go. So we've got our expedition center, so we can now start going out and actually running some expeditions. We've got a team out there already. Let's see. Okay, this place has got different access. That is very nice. Let's go for the Ankylosaurus. Oh, can we not? That not the way this works? Oh. Oh. Right, okay. I think what happens is by having more centers... Right, I get it. Each center I build gives me access to more dig sites, but I still only have the same number of dig teams. They just launch from whichever center, I should imagine. And the same with research. The more research centers I have, then the more... it's not so much that I can research different things in each one, but rather the greater the access, unless I research it. Maybe. It's a guess, but... Velociraptor. Huh. Okay, let's go for the Velociraptors. Get more dig teams through research. Idea. Edmontosaurus, let's grab your DNA. Same here. Low quality, but it's fine for now. Right. Thank you very much, Red Octobear, for the subscription. 2 months in a row. Thank you so much. Hello, Aavak. Let's see another Land Before Time fan. Aw. Yup. Right. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Right, so the power map's fine. We've got plenty of spare power. Storm coverage is perfect. Well, that one isn't quite covered, but it's good enough, I think. One building isn't reason enough for me to head out there just yet. We've got 100% dino visibility. Doing good for profit, making quite a lot of profit on both of their shops. There is a reasonable demand for more food and drink. There's a high demand for extra gifts, though. And overall fun could be improved. Okay, people aren't liking the journey over here. All right. Well, currently, we haven't got very many places to send people, but let's start off with a gift shop, shall we? Or a clothes shop, perhaps. Let's go with a clothes shop, if we can. Cannot flatten, terrain constraints. Yeah, around there is pretty rough to fit that in. But we should be able to just slot it in about here. Like that. And from there, we will get a path. I'll make this one a fancy path, because why not? In fact, we'll make this one a very fancy path. Again, because why not? Ah, we can't actually build underneath structures. That's a shame. I'd hope that we'd be able to do that with things like this, but apparently not. Right, we've got some more fossils. So let's take care of those. Oh wow, this is good. Amber with Velociraptor DNA. high quality fossil, turtle fossil, which will sell, and some rhodium, which will sell for quite a lot. Let's continue with trying to get the velociraptors if we can. So we'll hit this place next. We'll just see which one is giving us the better return. Too bad there isn't a gator dino right now. A good name one could be Chompy, who lives in the swamp. Oh, disease contracted. What is it? Panicking. Alright, could you get over there?
Understood.
Medicate, please. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go for a photo op. Let's go. Out of the way, there is a sick dino. And I also need to take pictures out of the way. Right, there we go. That's right, open the gate for me so I don't have to slow down too much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, we're on our way. Yeehaw, etc., etc., etc. That is what I need. That is what I need. Oh, no. Did I just miss it? It was just a Triceratops of all things. Let's try and get it. Panicking. Not exactly what I want to show. Can I zoom in? Can I get it running?
It
No,
certainly
really?
has potential.
Don't mock me. There was nothing. I don't want to take a picture of your butt. That'll do. Ooh. Panicking. I didn't mean to panic you, mate. Can I just take a picture of you running, maybe? Okay, Edmontosaurus
Cool
running.
photo.
There we go.
Did I sound sincere? Because that's what I was going for.
You scallywag. I wanted one where they were running. There we are. Contract complete.
You've been able to accomplish, we can advance our work here in the science division.
Hooray! Sorry I had to panic, you guys. I didn't like doing that. For what it's worth. Right, clothes shop. Let's have a look. Dino hat, dino shirt, dino what? You know I'm going to do it. You know it was going to be done. I'm going to make him pay for it. They're going to pay more for the dino onesie than they are for the night vision goggles. There we go. Because you know. You know. Oh, the night vision goggles, so cool. They'll use it for functional stuff. That onesie, that is going to propagate a tidal flood of selfies. At least one of them's going to go viral. So I expect fair recompense. There we go. I would buy a dino onesie in a heartbeat. See? See? I know it. Knew it. I've got you all. I have something you need. You have something I want. Quite a lot, actually. I really, really want your money. I mean, one could say I need your money, but if I said that, then I would give you too much power over me. But I do need your money. Give me your money. Right. We want more velociraptors, honestly. Keep going. Extract DNA. Won't be long before we've got velociraptors. Also, let's go ahead and research. Building upgrades. Very much like to upgrade that one. A little bit further. Let's go all the way if we can. Right. How are we doing in this park? Profit per minute is not doing too bad. Got a bunch of contracts though. Let's grab another one. I'll take a security contract.
Let's not argue over the small stuff. Looking at the big picture, this is a solid contract.
The brain aging modification. I mean, I could do that. It seems like a reasonable one to go for, but that's a long time in the future. I'll take it because I'm not full on contracts, but It's going to take a while to get to. No, we'll leave that. We'll leave that for now. Okay, so we're going to begin a Velociraptor. I somehow... Oops. Damn it. I knew that was going to happen eventually. I accidentally clicked off the screen. Scallywags. There we go. That's why I haven't been clicking off the screen up to now, because it just goes wonky. But I would really like electric fence. Feel it is important. Can I upgrade this? Oh no. Is that not working? It's not quite what I meant to do, you see. Can I not upgrade the fences? Is there no way to upgrade fences? Don't want the gates, I want the fences. Oh, replace. There we go. No power. That's bad. Okay. Let's get another power station down then. If I build one up here, then it'll give me a reason to build a new weather station up there. However, getting up here is going to be the problem. Actually, no, that was a lot less painful than I was anticipating.
We've got a new offer here that you should definitely look over.
Okay. I think I'm on board with that. I'll certainly try. Did that just not upgrade? No, it looks like it did upgrade, so I just need to add in a couple more things. The water is just adding to the efficiency. That would be funny if that were the case. If basically I was grounding all of our power supply, but I don't think that is the case. There we go. But that would have been hilarious. It's like, well, what did you expect to happen? And up. If we're going to have raptors, then I feel that it behooves us to make sure that they can't easily escape. There we go. Good enough for me. Got some fossils. Let's check these out. High quality again. We're going to continue going for the raptor sites where we can. Yeah. Now, have we got any more research we can do? No, we got another 2 minutes. Oof. Now. With that there, we need to protect from an outrage. Let's make sure that all of these places have outage protection, because that's the last thing we need. It's like, oh no, the power's gone. Gotta give the password, etc., etc. All of a sudden, everyone gets eaten. Wouldn't be great, because unlike the first movie, we actually have guests in our park. I mean, you know, they did have to. We have paying public guests in our park, and somehow that feels like it would be more of a PR stink than if it was just. Yeah, I mean. It's tragedy to lose important scientists, but it's a little bit worse. I feel that the newspapers and the Zines would it would just look a lot worse if the picture was of a nuclear family with the mother running along holding onto the hand of the son that is no longer attached to said hand than the slimy lawyer being eaten by a T-Rex. I feel that the publicity would be salvageable with the latter, significantly less so with the former. So I'm just calling it as it is. And that wasn't disparaging all lawyers. There are some very upstanding lawyers. It's just that particular lawyer was definitely a slimy lawyer. And you can tell it. See it in their eyes. Right. How's the park rating is... It could be a lot better. Total visit count isn't too bad, though. Are we at our visitor maximum, though? Aavak. You're correct. None of the scientists died in the movie, but they did in the book. Our dear, sweet, beloved Goldblum, his character didn't make it out of the first book. And then they retconned it in the second one. And I think actually in the second book he died again, and then they retconned it again. I think. I can't remember on that. I'm fairly certain it happened in the same way as well. Basically, he got grievously wounded and then spent 3/4 of the book completely off his brain on morphine, just going into massive monologues and basically explaining a lot of all the chaos theory monologues. That's because he was off his face on painkillers because he was dying. But then they were like, because they hadn't finished the book when they decided to pick up the rights for the film, and then they finished the film first, but the book's ending, he didn't make it out, and so they had to retcon it for the second one. Thank you very much. I'm nobody. Thank you so much for the cheer. That's incredibly kind of you. Incredibly kind. The book is a bit boring, but still good. I wouldn't say it was boring, but it certainly wasn't the most gripping. I would say that the book still had a lot of cool stuff going on, but perhaps the way that was delivered in the narrative was a little bit lackluster, personally. There we go, that's fine. Let's go and have a look at the swamp. Okay, we're starting to get pretty low amounts now. See if we can't go to the other site for a bit. If you like the sciencey aspect of it, it's perfect. I see, that's the thing, is I did like the sciencey aspect, but I can absolutely appreciate that it's a dry read if you don't. Much in the same way that I accept that Tolkien sometimes gets wrapped up in the details. Overly much, some might say. I have no problem with it. I kind of like the way he waxes verbose. But I completely accept that if you stack him up against other authors, if someone's just trying to read and sink into the story and then not get caught up in details, Tolkien spends a lot of time describing details that the subtleties of the scene and what they add to the atmosphere building don't necessarily counterbalance what they take out of the pacing of the book, depending on the way that you read. And that's the way I would describe the sort of Jurassic Park books, in the same sort of line. Not strictly the same, but the same sort of idea that if you're into it and you don't mind that, then you wouldn't necessarily notice that there was anything that some people might not like about it. But I can definitely see why some people felt it is boring. Or boringly written, I should say. But I liked it. I liked them all. I mean, I wouldn't mind reload speed. At this stage, I think we're going to go for the improved output. Let's get that on the go. I've never managed to make it through a Tolkien book. I read super fast, so my friend loaned me the book for a 2-hour drive, and I read it. Then read it again on the way back. First time I struggled, but the second time I was definitely a pleasurable read. Yeah, I guess there's quite a lot like that, actually. Oh, George R.R. Martin has awful pacing, according to Luke. I suppose I could see it. I haven't actually read all of his books. I will confess, I've grown a little bit frustrated with the fact that the series is now ahead of the books. And a part of me is put off trying to keep up with the books because he's constantly saying I'll probably never finish it. I'm like, well, then I probably will waste my time reading it then. So I'll just watch it, I suppose. But I do kind of wish that he wasn't so pessimistic about finishing the books, because it does put me off investing the time and effort into finishing reading them, which is a shame. Right, we are going to want brain aging. Let's get that one going. Oh no, sorry, we're still researching this. Never mind. Okay, I don't think we're going to get very many more now. Oh wow, so many over there. Sure, let's go for you. We'll see if we can get an ankylosaur. Right, I think. Should we try and incubate a velociraptor? I mean, we've updated this pen for one, so might as well, I suppose. Incubate a dinosaur. Let's see what we can do. 67% on it. Let's have a look at the genome. I'm not going to mess around with things that we don't need to play with, but it's got decent defense, actually. Takes out so much. No, we're not going to mess with the genome at all. We're just going to try and incubate one. Let's get you going. Oh, drat, I did forget the viability upgrades, didn't I? Okay, can I replace that? Okay, I can. Whether that's going to affect it or not, I don't know. But let's hope it does. There we are. I'm starting to think that the next thing I want is going to be another storm protection up here for my power supply, because if we run out of power, that's going to be super bad. Super duper bad. So let's try and get a storm defense. It's obstructed, apparently. Can we get it over here? Yeah, I can. Let's pop you in there. I'm going to have to build a substation, unfortunately, but it's fine, I suppose. Can I just tuck that in? Yeah, I can. Good. There we are. That'll protect... pretty much everything is now protected to some degree, so I'm happy with that. Thank you very much, Wilder McKid. Yes, my T-Rex would love the food. I'm in company. You can stack the same upgrade over several times too. Oh, yes, it was mentioned that, wasn't it? I could add in additional success. Yeah, alright. See no reason not to. At that point, I can afford to get really creative with the genomes. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. It's awesome. Dave the Triffid, best non-zombie zombie book. Yeah, I actually really like the Triffid books. I like all of them though, with the different vectors and stuff. Same with sandworms though. I particularly like Dune, or you know, a sandworm that lives in the ocean, which on the surface is like, what? Do you understand how sandworms work? Like apparently. There we go. I would still like to get more Velociraptor DNA if I can. Okay, how long are you going to take? No, you're getting there. With that, let's actually make a better Velociraptor, shall we? Because this one has now over 100% chance. Let's go for an arid pattern. Let's get increased lifespan as well. You're already very dangerous. Let's give you some added defense on top. Okay. And let's make you. So, yeah. It's still an amazing chance of success. Too expensive, though. So we'll make you later. We'll make you when we're not broke. Where can I see the occupancy? 997 of 1,100. How much can this hold? That's a good point. Shelter coverage, 92%. Path connection, shelter coverage. Let's get the Velociraptor out and name it. I love the sound they make.
I owe you for this, and I won't forget it.
You're welcome.
Here's a reward for you. It's for your exceptional work on Isla Muerta.
Oh, thank you very much.
Look, raptors get a bad rap because people don't understand that they are, and always will be, alpha predators. Our job is to help them, the raptors, understand that we are as well.
Very well. You're gonna have a fight. It's fantastic. Okay. Who wants the raptor? Who wants the raptor? Let's see. Career 3. You win. If I can ever get you. Show dino details, please. There you go. You did ask to die in combat, that is true. Very true, in fact. So, there you go. There's your raptor. Now, let's have a look at you. You're not quite comfortable. You've not got enough family. You're alone. Aww. Uh-oh. Is he gonna have a go at you? Maybe not, actually. In terms of your attack ratings, 87-32. You are stronger. You are much more dangerous, yes, but the raptor's not that far off. Right, let's get another one. This one will be our significantly enhanced one. There we go.
Looking dapper.
Combat Wombat! Just subscribe to Twitch Prime, and also one of the best names I've seen. Aavak, don't mix the raptors with other carnos. The other dinos probably thinking, is this food or my new pet? They will probably kill it if there's a group of them. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I feel like raptors are dino nines. That's fantastic. Oh, that isn't a T-Rex. That's a Ceratosaurus, I think. Either way, the raptor doesn't want to be friends, so that's fine. Let's have a look at what we got. We got some more genes, some more... Ooh, good. Some good raptor genes there. Let's head out for another dig site. This time, though... Got anywhere that's got a good chance? Well, you know what? We've got a bit of everything over there, so let's go there. Sure. And while that's happening... see what else we can get. Really would like this one. That's going to cost me 2 million. So you know what? Sure, we're going to go to the other park. That one's coming up to a 5-star park now.